What's going on, guys? So on today's video I'm going to be talking about bulks. Bulks are the most underrated topic in fitness for two reasons. One is social media. Social media has unfolded our thirst for likes, attention, validation. When we talk about fitness, when you see anything related to fitness on your feed, what do you see? Fat loss. You see someone who's ripped to shreds telling you how to get ripped, how to a calorie deficit, whatever. You see transformations of these people who were huge and now lost, I don't know, 100 pounds of weight or whatever. This is what calls out most of our attention, and it makes bulks highly overlooked. Bulks arguably are actually more important than fat loss phases, for the sole reason that your first years of lifting are actually the ones that have most potential for muscle growth. Once you combine this with bulks, you will have insane muscle growth. That would be reason number one. Reason number two is misinformation. The internet is full of confusion. The internet is insanely good, but it's also insanely bad because it has all of humankind's knowledge, but it also has its stupidity. All right, it also has all of its confusion, all of its misunderstandings. All of it is stored in there, so it's easy to just go and find stuff in the wrong direction. Okay, so for me to start clarifying all of this stuff, I need you guys to understand what exactly is a bulk. A bulk is just eating at a surplus combined with training. That is a successful bulk. In some sports, or depending on your bulking goals, you can train for power, for speed, for you name it. You can train for a bunch of things. In my case, I'm only going to be talking about muscle growth because it's my area, but I just want you guys to know this to understand how powerful bulks actually are. There are two types of bulks: dirty bulking and clean bulking. Dirty bulking is the whole reason the internet is just going crazy on bulks. There's a bunch of health professionals just screaming at the camera telling you guys not to bulk. They're not really talking about clean bulks. In a certain way, they have a point because nobody fucking clean bulks. There's these other people who actually promote dirty bulking because it actually gives you decent gains. It actually works because of the power of a calorie surplus combined with training. A dirty bulk is you just counting the amount of protein that you're eating, the rest just going ham. You only have to be aware of the scale. It has to be going up and the amount of protein, so it is easy to follow. The thing is, it allows too much of a calorie surplus where you're eating too much junk food. It's just not healthy. It will give you a small window of opportunity where you will have insane gains, insane strength. But once you reach a certain body fat percentage where numbers start being red, your body will just start to slow down that whole progress. Clean bulks are very controlled. You know how much carbs, how much fats, how much protein you're eating at a small surplus. What this does is that you're gaining the least amount of fat possible while still getting the perks of a bulk. What are the perks of a bulk? Anabolic state. How does this happen? When you eat at a surplus, you're eating more energy than what you're spending. This is telling your body we have more than enough to survive. We can enhance our armor. Your body gets the message, starts promoting muscle growth. This is anabolic state. Your body promotes growth. With a clean bulk and a small surplus, you can enter this state for a longer period of time, making it more efficient, because when you finish, you have gained a smaller amount of body fat percentage. It will take you a month and a half to shred that off. It's extremely efficient. You will be able to show off amazing gains in the fastest way possible. This doesn't happen with the dirty bulk. Dirty bulks are not efficient at all, and that is one of the reasons you shouldn't do it. The first and most important reason is because it's unhealthy. But I know you fuckers aren't doing these insane diets for health. You're doing it to improve your physique. That's why the internet is just going crazy, because there's people yelling at the camera, hey, don't do this. But there's people doing it anyway because they don't care. I'm going to give you two solid reasons that don't have to do anything with health, but they're powerful enough for you to stop doing this nonsense. First of all, I already said it, it's not efficient. It's counterproductive. You will gain an insane amount of fat, which it will take you forever to shred. Once you enter certain body fat percentage, gains are just slower. There's no point. After that small window of opportunity of gains that you actually did, it's just pointless. Second reason is extra skin. Have you ever seen those crazy transformations of these people who lose, I don't know, 100 to 200 pounds or whatever? They have all of this extra skin. Well, in extreme situations like these bulks, you're growing at a fast pace, and this stretches your skin to a point. Once you shred the weight, there's a lot of people who end up with that extra skin. The whole point of these things is to improve our physique, right? These two reasons are hurting our physique. Clean bulk, bro. Learn how to count your calories, learn how to do things properly, and do it the best possible. I'm not saying perfectly, because I don't do it perfectly, but there's room for junk food in clean bulks. Third reason, I'm gonna give you a third one. Junk food. Dirty bulks have an insane amount of junk food. So much that you're not actually enjoying it. First of all, out of eating so shitty, you feel like shit. Number two, you're not actually enjoying the food. You're eating it so frequently that it's not special anymore. Whereas in clean bulks, you can eat junk food as well every now and then, and you'll enjoy it way more because it's not as frequent. It's like anything in life. If you eat a chocolate every single minute, it's not the same as if you eat one every week. It's not the same. There's a huge difference in that. And I want you guys to please understand that. That is it for bulking for now. Before we finish, I want to talk about toxic fitness culture. I don't know if you guys know this guy. His name is Joey Swoll. He calls out people who misbehave or discourage others at the gym. It's brilliant. His content is amazing. If you enjoy mine, you will definitely love his. All right, so give him a follow if you guys are watching this video. I believe that what he's doing, it's a small part of the problem. I decided to take a bit of a break just to encourage you guys to like, subscribe to my channel if you guys are digging the video. And yeah, that's it. Let's go back to the video. Most of the problem is online. All of this confusion and misinformation that's going on online. One of the things I want this channel to promote is actual evidence-based information. One of the things I want to talk right now is misleading experiences. Celebrities or influential people who have toxic relationships with their own fitness, telling their story is actually discouraging others to pursue their fitness goals, physique or whatever. Actors like Zac Efron, Tom Holland, UFC fighters, Paddy Pimblett is a really good example. Every time I hear these people talking about their transformations and stuff, they're talking negatively. They're saying how much they're suffering. I want you guys to understand that these people have to do this for their line of work. They have to do these insane diets for a role or just to make weight for a fight. These are extremely different situations than what you and I are experiencing. One of the most important things I want this channel to do is to promote pace. With this information I'm giving you, I want you guys to find your own rhythm. I want you guys to experiment with your limits. I want you guys to test, challenge your limits. But the main goal is to find your pace, okay? To get to know yourself enough to find your rhythm. I'm gonna finish this video with this quote. This quote from Alexi Papas. She is an Olympian. Her coach told her this quote, which I think it's fucking gold. It's called the rule of thirds. Once you started a plan, you have to feel fucking amazing on top of the world 1/3 of the time. You have to feel normal, indifferent 1/3 of the time. And you have to feel miserable 1/3 of the time. We should all look for balance in life. I think this quote is perfect. You're feeling too good all the time, then maybe you need to make some changes. I thought that was gold, and I hope you guys can get something out of this video. That's it for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.